Support for Kalamazoo Lively Arts is provided by the Irving S. Gilmore Foundation. Watch Kalamazoo Lively Arts every Tuesday at 6 p.m.
For our third segment, Jan takes us into downtown Kalamazoo to Amy's Zane store and studio.
Downtown Kalamazoo hosts a number of art galleries and shops along the mall, but the Amy Zane Gallery can't be compared to the others. It's filled with unique art made, for the most part, by Michigan artists. Many are from the Kalamazoo area. Some of the things that you can find in her store are paintings, pottery, and jewelry.
The history of my jewelry and of the gallery all kind of roll into one. And I'll start at the beginning with the jewelry. I was living out in San Francisco, and I was working at a high-paying job that I did not enjoy. So kind of maybe irrationally and irresponsibly, I quit the job and started on a series of smaller jobs. And one night I looked on a website that I'd looked at every single day for a job that I thought might turn into a career for me. And the very first listing was, do you want to learn how to make jewelry and how to run a retail store location? And I said, why, yes, I think I do. And I just knew that was it.
Tell me about some of these that you've already done.
Yeah. So these are what I'm talking about when I say that the earth does amazing work and it doesn't need to be improved upon much. Like, for instance, take a look at this.
That's gorgeous.
This is how it came out of the earth. And so I think, why mess it up with adding a bunch of things? Just make a beautiful chain for it. Another example would be, this is a Druzy ocean jasper.
Wow.
And this is actually a stone that is now mined out. It was only off the coast of Madagascar. And you had to scuba dive to get to it or go at low tide.
Oh,
and
my
it's
goodness.
It's fun. It always has these beautiful round orbs.
It almost looks like, yeah, the ocean, you know, with the bubbles in the water, and you can see the ocean coming out of that.
I don't know if you can see the amazing colors
iridescent.
to that. And then this side, do you see that?
Yes.
This is my favorite stone in the world. This is Labradorite. It's from the coast of Canada, Labrador, Canada. And it is the only stone that has an actual optical illusion named after it, called labradorescence. My parents, who are wonderful and supportive but also very protective, said, you can't make a living off of selling jewelry. And I said, watch me. And so I went out and I started doing wholesale. And my very first store that I approached was a store called OG, which was in this exact location back in the day. And she bought $1,600 worth of wholesale jewelry. And my parents said, oh, maybe you can make it. And so that was the beginning. So these are my tools. You just need these to be able to make basically what you want. I only have one rosary plier, so I'm going to show you and then I'll hand it over.
Okay, all right.
We are going to start with what is the basic loop that you learn in jewelry. And it would be used for something like how I finish off the end of my necklaces. So we're going to start.
You must have perfect eyesight.
I feel
I need
like
my glasses on. Yeah.
My eyesight's actually improved. I
Really?
think. Yeah. So the first thing you're going to do
is put the bead on the wire.
Put the bead on the wire, and then you want to make it pretty, you always want to have seed beads on either side.
Okay.
And also it makes it easier to bend, because you stick your fingernail right in there and you bend it.
Now, why are you bending it?
You want to create a shape when we bend this that's kind of like an ice cream cone.
Okay.
A pointy ice cream cone.
All right.
A lot of people just make them round. You don't want to do that.
All right.
But this wire is a little bit too long to start. So we're going to clip. And then you do, let's see how to show you this. A series.
So minute. I mean, it's
I
really,
know.
Tiny, tiny, tiny.
You want to grab it so there's still a little bit that's straight right there.
Right, okay.
And so you leave a little bit straight, and then you do a series of little bends.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
Yeah.
So that is the basics of
Okay.
it. You want to try?
Sure. It's so tiny. I wouldn't have no idea even where to start. I can't even pick it up. It's so tiny. Oh my goodness! How do you do this?
The agility grows.
See, I have no.
Okay,
I have
let's
no
start.
agility.
You want me to do that part?
It's Amy. I don't know how you do this. Here.
So we'll do this
the
part
crystal.
for you.
Here's the whoops. See, if you sneeze, it's over with.
I tend to have a lot underneath my chair. Okay, so
All right.
there's
okay,
that
got that.
part for you.
Now I want to bend this, right? Like an ice cream cone.
First, you just bend it to a 90-degree angle.
Okay.
Perfect. Now you
Yay.
take this
And clip off the end. Now, how do I know how much to clip?
do about a third. Should be. The clipping part is right down there. That's the rounded part. I should have explained that.
No, that's fine.
Now you then you take that back in that hand and you grab just a little bit further down, but you want it to be, it needs to come this way. So you're going to want to, angle it away from you a little bit. And then,
Okay, wrap it around.
doop, doop.
This is, you make it look so simple, and it's not at all easy.
It's a little harder than most.
Well, I'm a
than it
novice,
looks.
obviously. You're trying to teach me how to do this, and it's like, I can see, how you make it look so easy. That's hard. You've had years of
I've
practice.
had a few years of
Yeah, years of
practice.
practice. Now, you want me to clip it or coil it?
You know what?
Clip
You
it?
leave it long and coil it if you want to, whichever you want to do.
Yeah, it just, like I
It
said.
might be easier. You go over the top.
So it's really, it's so precise and so tiny, and now I get the idea about what I'm trying to do here, but just to do this, and you really find relaxation and pleasure in this.
I do, and it's
And
very
I'm going
strange.
crazy.
Well, I have the gallery, which is big and bold, and then I have the detail,
Right.
which is this. And when I like to be able to think about things and put some thought into it.
Very nice.
So
Makes it
that's
look
that.
so easy. It's unbelievable.
Jan Amy really does some amazing work.
She does, and the thing that's interesting is all the stones that she uses, the jewelry that we worked on. She has stones from all over the world that she collects and makes into pieces. And the interesting thing is that if you see a raw stone that you really like, she will make it into a piece of jewelry for you. So a really unique things that she does.
Now, her shop is located right here on the Kalamazoo Mall, about a couple of blocks
Right.
to the north from the State Theater. Who are some of the other artists that she features?
There's predominantly Michigan artists, so you can find potters, a lot of ceramics, some other jewelry makers, some painters. There's even a blacksmithing display where they've done beautiful things in silver. And one of the artists, Tanya Nielsen, who does mixed media, is displayed in that shop, and we're going to take a look at some of her work in one of the future episodes for Kalamazoo Lively Arts.
Sounds good. We'll look forward to that.
Watch Kalamazoo Lively Arts every Tuesday at 6 p.m.